One!
This stuff's the greatest!
Hello! How's everybody doing today? I'm Eepy. And hello, Orpheus. Yeah, I forgot to roll the non-pre-roll ads. Or like the ads that kill the pre-roll. So until the first scheduled ad of the stream plays, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to deal with pre-roll. I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like so sure that I got everything in order, and then no. Hello, Azon. How is everybody doing today? I actually got to eat. I finally got my proper chili dogs. I tried to make chili dogs the other night, right? And I was so sad because, like, I realized I forgot to buy buns, but I corrected that, and now I got to have proper chili dogs tonight. You've been battling food poisoning? No! Oh my god, that's never fun. That's never fun. I got food poisoning one time, and I was like throwing up bad for like 3 days. So you have my sympathy. I know, it's like, it was from fucking Steak and Shake, and it's like the thing that I ate there, it used to be my favorite thing ever, the chili cheese fries. Never again. Never again. But yeah, you get that rest. You get that rest. Food poisoning sucks. An interview on Tuesday, worried. Oh man. Well, you know what? I'm sure they will understand. I'm sure that they will understand. But fingers crossed you're all good to go before then, because I know that that's tough. The dog's going to Frosty Mall. Yeah! And I'm also being caffeinated. Very lightly caffeinated. But I got the Clean Cause yerba mate organic energy drinks. And it's raspberry flavored. It's gonna be more dramatic sips than usual because I'm drinking from a can, but... Hello, Star! I might not even do the full hour of just chatting, I'll be completely honest. I'm so obsessed with Planet Zoo right now. I don't know what a demon has taken hold of me. I love my aminals. The power washing so I can clean Dragon Waif Keep? I am happy though. I got to be all jolly. I don't remember who recommended me the light brand that I wound up getting, because somebody recommended me a brand of lights that look like incandescent, but they're not. And like they look so good. I kind of want a second package because like my tree is kind of loosely not the most strung. It's very spacious with the lights. It's not like completely covered in lights, but it still looks good. It still looks good. It's very pretty, and I'm happy. What I probably needed was like 200 lights, but the package was for 100 lights. Better news, I got a new monitor, 4K like my last one. Ooh, I would kill for a 4K monitor. I have my monitor link below. I don't even know what resolution it is. I think it's just like, you know, a standard HD. What is it? Primary monitor. Okay, yeah, standard HD, 1080. Jolly up, yeah! And so far, my cats have been good. I did spray the shit out of that tree though with this stuff called What the Yuck. So, so I think that they gave it a little nibble and were like, oh, never mind. But yeah, a proper like 4K giant monitor would be so nice. And then also like my second monitor, maybe to where I could rotate it and display it vertically so that I could better have OBS and Discord available at the same time. That would be nice. Feel sad because I watch a few sad things on the news. Yeah. Alas, I'm gonna ask, please don't bring it up into detail, but like, yeah, it's unfortunate. 4K is really nice. I know it's not ideal for gaming or whatever, but I'm simply spoiled. I'm weird and resolution is the thing that matters most to me. That's valid. Actually fixing to try and go eat, but I'll be here for a bit. Alrighty. Well, we just chilling for now. But no, I know at some point, the goal is to have like a nice, like absolute fuck you gaming PC that can like run whatever the fuck I tell it to. That'll be nice. 15 stream streak, yeah! Just had a PC and a monitor that could handle 4K, but that's expensive. Yeah, it would be nice. I can't even stream. I can most of the time stream at 1080, but I recently reduced my streams to 720 just because like some of the games that I'm playing while also VTubing, it hurts. It hurts my frames. It hurts my frames. But yeah, the goal, I would love an absolutely like powerhouse of a PC that could like run almost anything without even like sweating. Because my PC, I mean, it's good. It's good. I won't pretend like my PC is a bad PC, but you know, it's definitely behind the curve in a lot of the newer games. A lot of newer games, it kind of struggles. It kind of struggles. But my plan is because, like, I want to get back into animation. I used to do animation all the time in high school. And I would probably do animation again, but I would pretty much leave this computer, the one that I am currently streaming on, to eventually be converted to, like, an animation-focused PC. Because, like, I don't need it to be, like, the top of the line, super awesome, like gaming PC in order to run animation software and just render animations. So that's what this PC, if I ever get to a good spot, will be destined for. But yeah, one day, I will have, like, a super ahead of the curve, super awesome gaming PC. And, like, I know that, like, what's it called? There's, like, a case that it's like, I don't need it, but I want it. You know? Oh my god, bro. It's like $400 fucking dollars. It's like $400 fucking dollars. The height Y70 PC case. That's my dream. That's my dream, okay? And what's nice, that like what I want about it is because like not only is it just like a really pretty like all glass case where you can see inside of your PC, and like, you know, if you have any RGBs in there, you can look at it and it's all pretty. But the height Y70 also has like a touch screen, like an option that you can add like a little touch screen onto it, and then like you can like display like PC like temperatures and stuff, because I never fucking check that. I never check that. So you know what, if I could just look at it and I got a little screen on my actual PC case and it's like, oh yeah, my computer's getting a little toasty right now. To be honest, if a game is too graphically demanding at this point for me, I just don't play it. I have a 3060 Ti, and if I can't run it at a smooth 60, start blaming it on the game, because, yeah, no, I'm the same way. I do think, like, you know, because consoles, like, when they make a game that they intend to put on a console, they optimize it for that console. But, like, I swear when it comes to, like, AAA PC games, they only optimize it for, like, the most top-of-the-line expensive PCs, and it's like,
You disgust me.
But yeah, it's like, can we not like optimize the games for like, you know, a middle of the road gaming PC, like the average person who has a PC and can't spend like $3K on like a supercomputer? Can we please do that? Please and thank you. Also, I see you, Zool. Got that laptop going. Gonna be joining PC, or, I mean, I guess not PC game, but maybe PC gang. It's gonna be a gateway. It's gonna be a gateway, I swear. I lived on a laptop for a while. Come on. Join the dark side of PC gaming. But I do know, I saw he got a microphone. Zool got a fucking microphone. He's gotta live it up to that VT promise. Also a laptop gamer. Soon you're gonna upgrade to like a desktop and then you're gonna get that second monitor. I couldn't go back to a single monitor setup. I was warned about this. Once you go double monitor and like see how nice it is to have at least 2 screens, you can't go back, man. You can't go back, man. I need to have at least 2 monitors. And that's fair. Just like accumulate parts over time. No, I'm like talking about this. I can't upgrade as much as I would like to. Hello, Test. How was VR? Yeah, we were just mostly chilling the whole time. But pretty much for context, I go to like a pretty much a VR fur meet every Sunday. So, but yeah, today was mostly just chilling. We did do one thing today though. It was this world called Thad's Balls. And all it does is it just turns your avatar into a ball and you run around as a ball. But we didn't do the ball thing all that much because what it also had was essentially a funhouse mirror that like fucked up your avatar. Hold on, I gotta get one image. That we did earlier. I apologize if it's really big. There we go. Whoa, yeah, it's very big. I take my VR chat photos in very high resolution, so there we go. So this was from the Thad's Balls world, in the mirror, and you know, I'm the helldiver in the middle, you know, belly so round, so full of democracy. The children yearn for the Nintendo DS. You know, I wasn't actually ever allowed to have a DS. I got like a 2DS, and that thing sucked because you couldn't fold it, man. And then so like the screens got all fucked up because I couldn't protect the screen. Hello, Impy. Yeah, those were a big yikes. Yeah, and that was like, I only got a DS because I finally wanted to play Pokemon, right? I grew up watching like the movies and the anime and stuff, but like my parents were like super fucking strict and did not want me to have a handheld gaming device. So I didn't get a DS until Sun and Moon, which was basically the beginning of the end for Pokemon, with like the fact that all the games fucking suck now. Funny enough, the 2DS XL does fold, and it was sought after these days for modding. Ooh. I actually ran into someone who championed the 2DS because it had a better battery life, among other things. I mean, like, the DS in general had an insane battery life. I could probably go grab my 2DS right now and turn it on. I bet I could. I never actually beat Ultra Moon. I just wasn't having as much fun with it. But yeah, like I'd say it was the beginning of the end. Same here, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I ever really hear anybody talking about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, because like, you know, I liked Sun and I liked Moon. I had Moon. But I liked Sun and Moon quite a bit. So I like Team Skull. They're silly. Haven't touched my 3DS in about 6 years, but it still has battery. Yeah. Lately been checking out Creepy Ride animatronics. Just how are these still allowed? Like, one in the walls are covered in gum. I also finally get to see the ghost host in the Haunted Mansion. Ooh. Give Pokemon a miss, mostly because I was bad at it. I just, you know, I don't tend to play too many turn-based strategy games. Like, I like to zoom. I like very fast-paced games, and Pokemon generally isn't that type of game. But I love the world building. I love the world building, and of course, cute monsters. The Switch would, like, really the only game that was gonna get me interested in buying a Switch would be is if they actually, like, cooked with Pokemon. Legend ZA is really sad. Sun and Moon, aka the game that added Nami, Lizard, Salazzle. I mean, yeah. You know what? Look. Salazzle is my favorite poison type, but it is not for that reason. I just think she's pretty. Not like in a horny way. I just think she's a pretty poison type, okay? It's a good design. And also I kicked ass with Salazzle. I have been recently playing my GBA and have Final Fantasy Tactics, Fire Emblem, Zelda Link to the Past. Oh, nice. Oh, Game Boy Advance. That's what a GBA is. Okay, makes more sense. But yeah, Salazzle is just genuinely a really good designed Pokemon. I got two Pokemon. I got two favorite Pokemon that always are like an eyebrow raise when people are like, when I say that they're my favorites, right? So Salazzle is of course one of them because like, of course she is like the furry bait of Sun and Moon. But like, I am unfortunately cursed with my favorite evolution being Vaporeon. I am cursed with my favorite evolution being Vaporeon. It's tragic. Returned, also on topic, Nintendo Game Freak, the Pokemon company is cooked from all the stupid decision they made in the last 4 years. Yup! No, dude, like, I have no interest in playing any of the games. I don't give a shit about the anime anymore. Where Ash Ketchum, I don't care unless there's Ash Ketchum, okay? Just like the whole Pal World thing. I know that, like, Pal World is kind of a controversial game. When they collab with Ultra Kill, though, I'm gonna be real. I'm going to stream a Pal World stream when they have an Ultra Kill collab. I've not played in a while, but, like... The evolution people say is the trans one is Sylveon. But fairy isn't my favorite typing though. I really can't say I have a favorite typing. It's cause like I have favorite mons and like my favorite mons are all over the place. I'm very much like, I've never been like somebody who picks my favorites mostly based on like combat, because like I also like Archeops, and Archeops has that awful ability that just like halves their damage when they like reach a certain point of like their health being gone. And it's like, yeah, I know that Archeops isn't really a viable combat Pokemon, but he's silly and I like it. My top 6, okay. In no order, because, well, number 1 is Garchomp. Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon. Okay, so let's try and pick 3 of my favorites, or 6 of my favorites. So Garchomp, Vaporeon, Salazzle, Archeops. So there is 4. What else? I mean, Lugia. I really liked Lugia a lot when I was a kid. So one more, if I were to, like, just pick. Oh, man. I'm, like, trying to think of a 6, because there's a lot. There's a lot of Pokemon! Oh, see a star! You know, I did really like Mew when I was a kid, too. But it's largely because of the Lucario movie. I really, really liked the Lucario movie. Oh, Houndoom! How could I forget? I have a Houndoom on my fucking shelf right now. Evil Doberman. Except, like, you know, it's a bootleg plushie, so they made his claws green. I think with Houndoom, that's 6. So hold on. So, once again, Garchomp, Salazzle, Vaporeon, Archeops, Lugia, and Houndoom. Yeah! Notice mostly water and fire types, I guess. Because, yeah, we got Lugia. Wait, is Lugia? I'm trying to remember, because I think I remember getting really, really frustrated at Lugia's typing one time. Is Lugia a water type, or is he a psychic type, or... I'm trying to remember. I remember that there was one time it's like, I got frustrated about, like, the typing of Lugia, because it's like, what? Well, the movie! Both no. Is he just a pure flying? Oh, pure flying psychic. Okay, that's where it was, because I remember, like, you know, I was frustrated, like, but he's like the water Pokemon, like, he's like the king of the ocean Pokemon. Like, why is he not a water type? But, you know. But yeah, those are probably my top 6 in no particular order. Except for Garchomp being the #1 fave. Ah! How dare you? Hi, wife. Garchomp is... I want a plushie of him so bad. But, like, they're always sold out because, like, I know Garchomp is a very popular Pokemon, so it's just kind of like, give me a Garchomp plushie. I want one of the sitting cuties. What's my favorite Mega Evolution? Ooh. I gotta think about that one, because a lot of them, I think, like, you know, they're cool as, like, a surface level thing, but I'm kind of like, ah! Yeah, wife got kidnapped. But yeah, it's difficult for me to say my favorite Mega Evolution, just because it's like, a lot of them are like, yeah, this is cool, as like a powered up. Fuck! I'm talking! Saving my wife, get in! Blah! Weird fact about Lugia, the designer for Lugia actually envisioned Lugia as a feminine, motherly figure, so when the movie had Lugia as a masculine character, the designer actually got kind of depressed about it. Oh, damn! You know what? I'm pretty sure aren't mega, or not, legendaries. Aren't legendaries, like, all, like, genderless? They're all agender. We can just, I will just forever imagine Lugia with a feminine voice instead. I wish they made a shiny Goodra plus. The shiny Goodra is gorgeous. Yeah. I'm gonna get you, wife! Once you're here, you can- I'm grabbing you into my stream. Tie between Heracross, Beedrill, Scizor, and Scolipede. Yeah, it's like, it's tough for me. It's tough for me, because it's like, I mean, I would want to be, like, biased and say Garchomp, but I actually don't really like the design of Garchomp's Mega all that much. Hello, Chard! Need to hurry up and mail my damn tablet. Yeah! Joining Clip Gang! I know if I ever get a new PC setup going again, which is gonna be a while, I would like to go back to a larger tablet, because, like, the tablet I have now, Sorry, I hiccuped. But like the tablet I have now is basically like an emergency replacement because my old art tablet went out on me, and I'm like, I cannot go long without a tablet. I can't go long without a tablet. So I just got like kind of a cheap small one. And it works fine. It works great for my current setup because like I have a bigger space, but like not a lot of space. I would like a nice big chunky tablet at some point though. Gary is piping up. No, she's at work. I use a 13-inch Huion. I used to use a Surface. I have my exact tablet link below, but I use the XP Pen Artist 12 Pink Edition. Because, like, I'm falling into the stereotype, okay? I'm falling into the stereotype. I'm gonna be a gamer girl whose, like, entire setup is pink. And you know what? It makes me happy. Thing that bothers me about Legends EA is no regional. Yeah, if there was one thing that Sun and Moon did that I think was like so awesome is like the idea of regional variants. I thought the regional variant idea was so fucking cool. And like I guess they gave up on that with Legends EA, which sucks. The game sucks. Pokemon's gonna need to, like, make a huge turnaround in order to even remotely convince me to buy a Switch, because I don't have any attachment to any other Nintendo property. Only Pokemon, and Pokemon in the year 2025 sucks. I think the idea was they give them Megas instead of regionals in Z through A, but you can have both! You can have both! Regionals are cool. So hype for Metroid Prime. Yes, I'm excited for the Quipping Marines fight me. Not really, that would restrict Mega to only one regional variant. I mean, fair enough. I just really like the regional variants. I just think it's neat. It's a way to explore. It's a way to, like, explore a pre-existing mon, while also exploring a new region. I just think it's neat. Ah!
Want to spray cranberry?
However, I do think it is really, really dumb that, like, I forget the region, but, like, the starters, like, Greninja, like, that region, that they were locked behind ranked mode, and I watched a whole video talking about just how much the ranked mode fucking sucks. I would do some criminal things for some Sprite Cranberry. I know, right? I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good and be like, soda- Ah! How dare! But no, it's like, I fucking love, I'm trying to, like, you know, not drink as much soda. I was really good, and now I'm kind of falling back to drinking a lot of soda, and it's like, fuck, I was trying to not do that. But now they got seasonal, like, the seasonal Sprite Cranberry, and it's like, shit. But I want the Sprite Cranberry while it's here. Honestly, I think the biggest shame with Pokemon right now is I really don't care for the open world approach they're trying to do. I don't think it really benefits the series in any way, but like the average gamer views open world is inherently an upgrade. It's unlikely they'll change that. Well, I do think it's more so, I think that the way that they're approaching open world is just not using the benefits of open world to their advantage, because like the idea of running around in the wild, I do think benefits a game like Pokemon, but like they're just not utilizing the idea well enough of like, hey, you are hunting, or not hunting, but you know, you are looking around for a certain animal. Maybe like, you know, certain Pokemon, like in certain routes, you know, they'll appear in certain areas, but I don't know. I feel like you could have like a mix, like a good middle ground Because, like, I do agree. I do agree with the whole open world criticism because, like, a lot of games just slap in open world because, like, you know, that's like, you know, something that gamers eat up. And I do think a linear approach works well in a lot of cases for most things. I feel like that the fact that they just are squandering the open world potential in, like, a game where I do think it could work. I just don't think that they're doing it right. Like, I just think that there's potential, because like I said, Pokemon's supposed to be like this big world where, like, you know, we got super powered animals. I think that there is a way you could make an open world work. And I just don't think Game Freak is even remotely trying to do it well enough to where it actually works beyond you're just walking around an empty void and sometimes there's a Pokemon. Hi, Pookie. I don't know if I've had the seasonal Canada Dry flavors, but I do like me some ginger ale because I'm prone to tummy aches. So what are the seasonal flavors? Maybe I should look around for those. Slapping Mario Kart World on the head, going, "That's how you make a racing game," gesturing at Kirby Air Riders. No, I've never been like a huge Mario person. But like I have heard that the Mario Kart, that the new one, like, just sucks. I heard that it sucks. Blackberry ginger ale is delicious. Ooh. But nah, I do hope that maybe like the competition with Pal World and like the absolute embarrassment that the lawsuit has brought them might actually require that they, or make them consider actually making a good fucking game for a change. Cause like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm a Pal World dick rider because I'm not. But like it makes me happy knowing that Pal World is kind of making a laughing stock out of Nintendo right now. Oh yeah, I have heard good things about the Digimon game. I never really grew up with Digimon as a franchise, but I've heard good things about the new game. I think another issue is that Game Freak is a very small development studio. They make games for the biggest IP in the world, but their own studio. They're actually very small and pretty opposed to expanding. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I don't think that that's an excuse to a degree, because like they could make that, they could change that. They could change that. They could work with a different studio to make different Pokemon games. It's just, you know, I don't think that the biggest IP in the world should be limited by a small studio and like, oh please, we're just doing our best with our multi-million dollars. Because it's like they could change that. They could change that. They just won't. Or just not make the games out of their development scope. That's a basic scope setting I think to just drop the ball on. Well, I don't even think it's even that. I think I saw like Game Freak's working on a completely different type of game right now, and it looks gorgeous. I feel like it's largely I don't think like it's enough to I'm not words. I do think it is largely Nintendo, absolutely. Just like I think it's Nintendo dropping the ball, because you can have a fantastic game made by a small team, but like for whatever reason, beyond like regarding pay or resources or whatever, they are just not letting Game Freak either cook. But I don't think it's like less of a, oh, Pokemon or Game Freak can't do this. I think it's just a case of they're either not being funded enough to do this or whatever. It's not that they can't. They can. They can. It's just they're not being funded enough to or something, or just are being like under a crunchy time frame, which is where I look at Nintendo and be like, if you want these games to be good, then like let them cook. So hello, Spectre Flight. Nintendo doesn't really control them. I mean, maybe. Like I said, I do disagree with the notion of they can't. Because, like, people, they're like, small indie studios can make absolutely breathtaking things. And Game Freak basically has infinite money to pull from. So I don't think it's a case of they can't. It's more a case of they won't. For whatever reason going on behind the scenes. More the Pokemon company that handies Grand Peak, which is separate. Nintendo themselves very much takes an approach of smaller games. Develop very smaller time periods. You can look at smaller series like WarioWare and I mean for y'all like the Nova Beast Frosty? Eventually I have more that I want to add to it. Ah! Want more Luigi games? Miss Luigi's Mansion, my beloved. I've heard good things about those. Like I said, I would have to figure out emulation in order to play those. Oh wait, I just realized that like that's making like metal clank noises. Have you heard of Keeg? No, I have not. It pays so much money for you to play Luigi's Mansion. I have to figure out more emulation, but like I said, once I get around to eventually getting emulation, I gotta show you guys Scalar. I gotta show you guys Scalar. That's like one of my favorite games growing up. I don't know about Keeg. I don't know. I have no idea what Keeg is.
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck is in the air. The fuck? There's white shit everywhere.
Nintendo invests in a lot of smaller studios, which I think is really cool. A lot of series people associate with them are not actually developed internally by them. Most of the games are outsourced to smaller studios. Okay, I mean, maybe I'm pointing the finger at the wrong people, but but my point still stands. Whether it's Nintendo, whether it's Game Freak, whether it's the Pokemon Company, they have infinite money, and it's not a case of they can't. It's not a case of they can't, and that's one of the things that I will firmly stand on. They have infinite fucking money. They can do anything that they want to do. It's just they want to maximize profit while spending as little money as possible on the development of a game. You know who else has infinite money? Oh yeah, Oxen, we were actually just talking about that. I really can't pinpoint a favorite Pokemon type, but I was asked to give my top 6 Pokemon. And like I say, in no particular order, we got Garchomp, Salazzle, Vaporeon, Archeops, Lugia, and Houndoom. It's always a curse. It's a curse. No, like I said, I was saying earlier, my favorite evolution being Vaporeon is a fucking curse, okay?
This stuff's the greatest.
Okay, sippy. I got my yerba mate. Garchomp, Scizor, Vikavolt, Lokix, Ceruledge, and Kabutops. I'm trying to remember which one's Lokix. I think. Wait, do I know which one that is? Okay, I was correct. That was correct. He's a common rare one in Scarlet Violet, yeah. Vaporeon is my favorite evolution. Overall favorite Pokemon is Lapras. Like, I'm so obsessed with that Pokemon, but Mew is quickly scampering up the ranks. I'm not really sure why I latched to Houndoom, because Houndoom is, like, overall, like, from a design standpoint, just very, very simple. Like, it's a Hellhound, but also, like, a Doberman. But it's like, I just like it. I don't know, I just think it's neat. Honestly, the early Pokemon designs hit. Yeah. I have too many favorites to really give a list. It comes down to the time. A lot of the times Pokemon are really fun to me. I like slow wall Pokemon like Toxapex and Ferrothorn, but also fast sweepers like Delphox and Cinderace. Me, I don't really know shit about the combat. Like, I just know I have had success with some of my favorite Pokemon. Like I said, with Garchomp. Garchomp's a very popular one, though, so that one's, like, understandable. But like I said, Archeops. Archeops sucks with, like, the ability that just, like, cuts their damage in half after reaching a certain point of, like, their health being gone. But, like, he's just a little guy. He's just a little goober. I like the little goober. Counter argument for early Pokemon designs hitting Seal. You know how my top favorite Pokemon: Heracross, Snorlax, Talonflame. I fucking love Talonflame too. Underrated mon. Yeah, it is really cool though. It is really cool though, seeing everybody having like such different picks, because like everybody's got their favorite Pokemon, and every Pokemon is somebody's favorite. So and it's like dirt, I guess. Hi, I eat dirt. Ha ha ha. Angry Birds reference, anybody? Yes. This is true. Shoutouts to rando underused guys like Maractus. Yeah. Unfortunately, like, I'm not, like, a hardcore enough fan to, like, know a ton of the obscure ones off the top of my head, but, like, I could probably recognize most of them. I think if you showed me any Pokemon, I'd be like, oh yeah, that guy. There's a meme with that, with Bomb explaining Transformers lore on the day. Yeah. It's even more fun to fuse them. Have you played Pokemon Infinite Fusion, Frosty? I think so. I played one Pokemon Fusion game, and there was one Pokemon design I absolutely loved. It was a mix of Servine and Flaffy, and it actually looked so neat. My boyfriend's or BFF's favorite Pokemon is Aegislash, and nobody likes him. I thought Aegislash was generally well liked. It's a fucking sword. It's awesome. I'm ground as a type, but don't vibe with a lot of the Pokemon in it. My favorite ground type would honestly have to be Mudsdale. Love that thing. Gen 6 is the best Pokédex? Is that the one? Hold on, I'm horrible with Pokemon generations. Is that the one with Garchomp in it? Is Garchomp a Gen 6 baby? Okay, Cassie, I don't know the regional names half the time either. Did you finish the Frozen exhibit for Planet Zoo Frost? No. I'm gonna try. So what I'm gonna try and do is, because like I've been working sideways on like a lot of my zoo, but I'm gonna try and start working backwards. And the Frozen stuff is gonna be kind of like in the back. But that's where I'm like, oh fuck, but I got my work cut out, my work cut out for me to get back there. But I realize I still don't have like a ton of South American animals. So what I'm probably going to do when we get around to Planet Zoo is I'm going to merge my tapir and my capybara enclosures, because I learned that you can house them together, as well as giant anteaters, so that I can have anteaters, capybaras, and tapirs in one enclosure, because they can all be nice together. So there's that. In the aquatic pack, I got giant otters, which are a South American animal. So I'm going to put that next to the jaguars. I made a llama enclosure, and that's going to be like kind of leading into more temperate climates, which means as we get to temperate, then we can start getting to North America, because like that's going to be where a lot of temperate climate animals are going to be from. And then like, you know, we go from temperate to taiga. And then eventually, I don't know if we have like pure Arctic, but like I got taiga. You're gonna get me playing Planet Zoo again. It was a mistake. It was a mistake to play it last stream, because like me reactivating my hyperfixation by deciding to redo a bit of my zoo was like, oh shit. But then I was gifted 4 expansions, and now it's like, oh fuck. Hear me out on the most toxic couple in fiction, Prowl in the Table. It's not because I'm French. Oh wait, Kalos is black and white. I know them better by the game names, okay? I'm sitting there like, I still don't know what Kalos is. No? Oh! Wait, which one's black and white? Okay, X and Y, got it. Unova, okay. Like I said, I'm really bad with the generations. AKA America region, got it. There's so many, it's hard to keep track of anymore. Like I said, my first Pokemon game was Moon. So, I'm late on the train. Like, I grew up with the anime and the movies and stuff, so. Nova is based on New York. Sun and Moon were the last peaks of the franchise, in my opinion. Yeah, I got like the final like puff of like life from that franchise. I have heard Legends Arceus was pretty good. I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Switch at all. Because like I said, like none of the Pokemon games that came out were like enough to like convince me to buy a whole new console to play them. They look pretty, no, but really fun game with a really cool story. Yeah. Hello, it is me, and I ain't get. Oh, I don't want a Switch, Toaster. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm not looking to get a Switch. If I were to get any handheld gaming thing, it's gonna be a fucking Steam Deck, because it's just like handheld PC games. Yeah, I could play my lighter load PC games in bed. It'd be nice. But yeah, like the only reason I would want to Switch is Pokemon, because like that's the only franchise I have any sort of attachment to. None of the Pokemon games that are on Switch are good enough though. Did you hear the GameCube is apparently going to be really expensive? I have heard. But like I understand, like it's basically a PC, like they're pricing it like a PC. So I'm wondering if it's going to genuinely challenge the console market or not, because I'm somebody who's all for competition. I want console gaming to, like, you know, rattle in their boots a little bit. That's what I'm hoping that the Steam frame does, because like, dude, like I want to get off MetaQuest so bad. Quest sucks. Like, optimally, I want a headset that will let me do face tracking. But like, I will take anything. I will take anything that's not like $1,000 to be able to like just not be on a Quest anymore. Most consoles nowadays are built like PCs, just with custom operating software and mass-produced to offset costs. I mean, yeah. Have the Vive, because if I do something as expensive as VR, I might as well get the more expensive but better one. Yeah. No, like I said, I was looking at Vive as like a possibility, but like I know that like if I were to go Vive, I want to get like the face tracking one, but the one that does face tracking, at least early on was really bad. There's a face tracking Vive. It's whatever their standalone was.
Trap Santa in my box, locked up like Fort Knox, and make him stop my clock.
PS5 and Xbox, whatever the fuck it's called hardware-wise, but basically the exact same system. Damn. Were you jump scared, Mix? I had to get one of the more iconic Christmas memes. Come on now. You heard a classic, a Christmas classic. Santa Zoo is like crazy discounted. You got join me, make critters. Manage your zoo. Panic a little bit as like your finances plunge, because like I've gone bankrupt in a few other saves before. 70% off, guys. Buy Planet Zoo. It's 70% off. I wonder it's because like I guess they recently announced that they're making a sequel. Not buying anything. Yeah, money hard. Money hard. Save money for Christmas. Yeah. No, right now, because like I'm trying to be good and save for like Thanksgiving, so I'm kind of on a little bit of that ice soup diet until like it's Thanksgiving time, and then I'll have leftovers for a couple days of like a bunch of Thanksgiving food. But I'm just like I gotta make sure that I have like a full Thanksgiving spread for me, and then leftovers for me. The Hyperfixation consoles are really just ease of use and convenience, but as people get more activated, PC rigs and consoles themselves resemble PC, so they end up losing an audience. But the Switch is the only recent console that's doing well because it does something no other platform can do at a lower cost. Yeah. Thank you so much for the resubscription, Kiwi! Hi! But yeah, all in all, I don't want to Switch. I just want my PC. Got your tickets to see Avatar 3 today? Nice. Man, that's coming out soon, isn't it? Zootopia 2! Zootopia 2. Damn. Toaster, what have you done? I noticed your zoo had a critically low number of fucked up looking guys. Huh? I don't have any notifications. But hello, we got a first time chat. Hello, Draconic Mist. I'm not, because I will die to not avoid spoilers. I'm probably gonna just go and chat with my friend Jolly Roger. Oh, we got some conflicting opinions about Megan Fox. I will definitely agree. Michael Bay treated her like shit. I don't know that much about her beyond that, but think Steam glitched. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, the southeast. Fuck my Asia section! Thank you, Toaster! Ah! Hold on, I need to see what all does this what all does this pack add? It's for the people. When are we gonna get a holiday? Ah! What? I couldn't find any Christmassy dance animations. I couldn't find any, and it makes me sad. Okay. What all is in this pack, though? Oh god, we got, so I see we have a sun bear, and sun bears look fucking weird. But we got this, I think those are called snub-nosed monkeys? No, not snub-nosed, proboscis monkeys. Hold on, let me just read. Sun bear, clouded leopard, Malaysian tapir, proboscis monkey, North Sulawesi babirusa, and a benturong, and Usuri D-hole, Usuri D-hole, and giant leaf insect. So I got a bunch of fucked up little guys. Ah! Dole is how it's said, if that's spelled. Okay. Hello, Captain Jade.
You disgust me.
Where's She's been stolen by capitalism. I did not. I did not. Talking to Cherry right now. Dole's forever helping my feverish wants to have dire wool. Oh, it's that one.
You can't keep me in here, Megatron!
Want a Sprite cranberry?
These accusations are false. These accusations are false. Yeah. Dolls are phenotypically very similar to what dire wolves would have looked like. Ooh. I know me a good amount of animal facts, but this is new animal facts to me. I love learning animal facts. You can't keep me in here, Megatron! Not too bad, just a little echo. Let us out, Frost. Well, if you're gonna say it like that, no. Did you know sharks can't play Minecraft? This is so sad. This is so sad. Sharks can't play Minecraft. Got an animal fact about axolotls. Ooh. I know I know a good bit about axolotls because at one point I was doing a lot of research because I really wanted pet axolotls. But then I just kind of the more research I did, it's like, this is going to be more costly than I'm prepared for to have axolotls. So maybe one day in the future. Have weird facts about sperm whales. My streamer is a little evil as a treat. This is true. This is true. Dork is another word for whale dick. This was something that I weaponized against my siblings many a times in the past. Sperm whales are called sperm because they produce spermaceti? I don't know if I'm saying that right. And that's what used to be used for perfumes before they made a synthetic version. Oh. Whack. So someone had cut off the tail of two different axolotls. They went and got the tails grafted onto the opposite axolotls. The tails grew at the same rate as the original owner rather than the new host. Yeah! The fact that, axolotls are basically, crazy stem cell critters, to where it's just, their bodies can be oh, okay, let's go, we're gonna regrow. For the record, it's because they thought that gland was for reproductive purposes. Oh. Rails regularly fence with their dicks. And another more fun fact. Oh my god. You know what? Human men should do that more. I think that would be really, really funny. Instead of, punching each other, just, get rock fucking hard and just, sword fight. I'd watch. That should be how men display dominance. Rather than just being toxically masculine. Flatworms also penis fence. Whoever gets stabbed becomes his mom. This is an animal fact I did know. Would absolutely know that. I'd call mine Star Saber. Currently making breakfast onigiri. Ooh. Such an innocent thing to say in the middle of this whack-ass conversation about penis fencing. You wanna go, bro? Yeah, I wanna go. Aggressive dick slapping. That's the average boys' locker room. Take it from a T-girl. You know about shark skin? About the fact that you can that if you rub one way it's smooth and then if you rub the other way it's all spiky, and yeah, I've touched it. Deep in a video essay while lurking, I kind of just heard it on. I'll say what we talked about in VR chat. This is small talk. Yeah. Me and my bros do it already, just in a totally not gay way, unless it's Tuesday. I challenge thee to a duel in dick fencing. And we're getting to pet stingrays. They were all rubbery. Man, it's like, I know that stingrays are adorable, but like they kind of scare the fuck out of me. They were a huge reason that like, when I lived in Florida, I like didn't want to go in the ocean. We are beefing. Whip it out at dawn! I have beef with stingrays. They killed Steve Irwin. No. Hold on. This is one of the things I'm going to get on my soapbox about. Steve Irwin loved stingrays. He would not blame the stingray for his death. Steve would still want us to love stingrays. So... No, Steve Irwin wants us to love all animals. Why else do you think I'm obsessed with a game like Planet Zoo? Steve Irwin's my hero. His friend watched him die. Actually, Steve knew he messed up. He knew it was his own fault, not the stingrays. Exactly. No, and I aspire to have that perspective about animals, because, like, I know it's like, I had a bit of a dog fear for a while, but it's like, you know, I do realize right now, the reason, like, because I was backed into a corner by a dog at one point when I worked in a shelter, and it was really, really scary. It was extremely scary. But I also do understand this was not the fault of the dog. It was the fact that I did not get the proper, it was a miscommunication situation, and I should have asked more. But I got myself in a dangerous situation, walking into a kennel I shouldn't have been in because of a miscommunication issue. But that was my fault. If you ever feel bad, just imagine yourself as a lizard and see where one found you and all the excited stuff he'd say to describe you and how beautiful you are. Yes, I love this advice. I love this wholesome advice. Just imagine yourself as a lizard sitting on a rock and Steve Irwin finds you. This animal probably took Tylenol. That interaction wasn't my fault. Imagine if Steve Irwin met a dragon. Oh my goodness. But yeah, knowing that his son is like hardcore carrying on the legacy makes me very, very happy. I need to like actually like follow like any social media or whatever, because like Animal Planet is not really the fucking channel it used to be. Like I say, is I don't even really watch TV anymore. But like I need to watch more nature docs. I need to just like embrace Aminal. If anybody has any recommendations, you can throw at me on my Discord. Absolutely hit me up with some of your favorite nature docs. I know that there was a recent one that, like, I saw a clip from, and it made me so sad, talking about, like, trawl fishing. Oh, man. Trawling is so bad, yeah. Saw an edit of that to Drag Path, and it made me cry, yeah. Steve was not only the biggest boon to not only the Sydney Zoo, but for bringing awareness of animals, environment to people, just like David Attenborough does. Yeah. Nah, I need to get me some nature documentaries that are gonna make me cry. I know that the David Attenborough one is the one that I'm thinking of that had like the scene about like the trawl fishing. I should watch more nature docs to take place in the ocean to build bravery. Deep ocean legit scares me. Honestly, that would probably be a really good thing because, like, it's like, I mean, exposure therapy, but it also helps, like, you know, understand the animals because, like, you know, no animal is out to get you. So, and, like, you know, deep sea animals, like, once it, like, you get, like, past the weirdness of it, like, they're gorgeous. Deep sea animals are gorgeous in their own way. I love them so much. Anglerfish will find me and stab me. Anglerfish are so little, though! Cuttlefish. Oh, I saw a video earlier. And, like, this is most definitely because the cuttlefish has been around humans for a while. But, you know, cuttlefish do mimicry, right? I saw a cuttlefish mimicking a human face, and that shit was freaky. It's like, it's fascinating. Like, it's like, that's amazing how it can do that. Like, how do you know how to make your spots look like a mouth and nostrils and shit? But at the same time, that's freaky. But it was the word cuddle. Keep that shit. Name of that shark breed that looks like a domesticated great white? I don't know. But yeah, cuttlefish are so cool. But like I said, like, I saw, like, the video of one that was mimicking a human face, and it's like, that is terrifying. Like, that is so awesome, but, like, I would shit my pants if I was, like, looking over some water and I saw that thing swimming up towards me. Okay, we do got an ad break running right now, so— what? You know more about space than we do about deep oceans? Oh, yeah. Want to watch Zoo, but I gotta go to bed. Gotta be up at 5:45 a.m. Damn. I know I gotta go to bed relatively early, too, because I got called into work, and I'm sad about it. But we got the ad break running right now, so I'm gonna BRB for just a moment, and then we're gonna start some Planet Zoo! I'm gonna give you guys a little zoo tour, because, like— oh! Well, hello! Okay, I guess I'm kind of stuck here, for a moment at least. But thank you so much for the raid, Jarl Grimlock. If anybody's new here, I am Frosty Fiend. I am a multi-sona VTuber, sometimes furry, sometimes transformer, all times goober. You caught a nugget! I want one! Rejoice Double Tarn. Do the shark and show me. Oh my god. No, I know exactly what you mean. That thing looks so goofy. Sometimes Transformer finds being via the Transformers model crash out. Yeah. No, I'm gonna be working on a 3.0 eventually. I just right now have to shift my focus mostly towards commissions. I need to, like, actually finish some before I feel more comfortable working on personal projects and commissions at the same time.
Juicy.
Whoa! But yeah, I'm gonna be adding certain features to that model, specifically so that it deters people from ripping her. And they're gonna be built into the model. I was originally gonna be like, well, maybe I'll do it as a toggle. No! If you clip into my model, you will see things, and it will be your fault. Ah! Gotta be Dick or something. Oh no! No, okay, Draconic Mist. Oh, I mean, you saw the thing. So what it is, I mean, it's gonna be like the mouth all the way to the stomach. So, and there will be seats so that people can participate in silly shenanigans. But you know what? It'll also make people in the Transformers community who have— ah! I was trying to talk, but no. I want it so that, because, like, the Transformers community on VR chat seems to have no concept of what a private avatar is. So, you know what? I'll show you guys what a private avatar is. So for any lurkers, I'm sorry. I have to let you know I'm into vor. So like I'm weaponizing it. I'm weaponizing it. Jerry's gonna be the first one who gets to see it. She's gonna help me test. But yeah, like I said, people in the Transformers community on VR chat like have no concept of what a private model is, so they're gonna learn. Is this a modified Nova model? It is actually the base Nova model. I just added a couple accessories on top of it and made my own texture for it. No, to be fair, I saw the TikTok warning of ripping. Yeah. Jerry gets the first test, but I dibs the second. We can go for a third. I finally get to be in VR chat. I'd love to have you pick my avatar and hold me because you're big and lovely. Third is real first place. Soylent Green is for. Oh, you poor souls. No, Chard is well aware. Chard is well aware. Oh, my excessive voice. Drink, okay, fine. Pretty sure. Fuck you.
And release all of this.
Okay, get your stretches and everything out of the way. I'm gonna be right back, and then I'm gonna open Planet Zoo. Big stretch. See, that my voice contorting like that is how you know I did a big stretch, so. Okay. Okay. Be right back. Why? Ah! Oh wait, I'm too far. I'm too far to one side. No, I'm too big. Okay, okay. We all have fun with zoo stuff. I'm gonna be streaming art creators. Alrighty, you have a good rest of your night. Okay. Time to turn off my music. And it is zoo time! So since you live on that thing, I don't! Gotta sleep now, sadly. Night all. Well, have a good night, Mix! Oh wait, I need to change the channel topic. One of the 3 people streaming fucking Planet Zoo. Alright, it's taking a minute. It's taking a minute to load. Because this is probably the biggest zoo I've ever made in the entire time I've had this game. And it's my most successful too. I've never hit $1 million! And I hit $1 million! Oh yeah, and I also slowed the aging. They kept dying too fast, so... Oh boy. Oh boy. My frames! Hold on, can I lower the graphic settings at all? When did I go on high settings? On medium. Not the frames, yeah. So yeah, to say the least, I have been busy since I was last on stream. God is a giant woman, yeah! So, as you saw last time, I was working pretty heavily on this little South America area, but we've gotten a few new aminals. We got tapirs, we got jaguars, we got llamas, we got not macaques, what are these? Capuchin monkeys. Where are they? I hear one of them. Monkey! Oh, I saw somebody. I saw somebody. There's a capuchin monkey. Oh my goodness. My frames are not doing okay. At least not while VTubing. Oh, it looks so much less lush. Yeah. I think most of my lemurs aged out. We really just have red ruffed lemurs in here. What's good, little bro? Yeah, we got llamas, and my llama enclosure is pretty cool because people can actually go in and pet the llamas. Little petting zoo. Oh, you are... What are you doing? I don't think you're supposed to do that to llamas. Dehydrated but ate 3 bowls of rice, salt, beef, and butter. Will that fix it? The jaguars are... Oh, there's one. There's a jaguar. Showing a tour of all my aminals. So there's a jaguar. Oh, you're an old lady. You're an old lady. She's sampling the milk. Yeah, who else is new? Who else is new? I got chimpanzees in here somewhere. More monkeys. Oh, I see him. I see him. No, it's night! Or a jaguar is not in the petting zoo. See, if I could pet a jaguar, I would. If I ever die by being mauled by an animal, know that I was trying to pet it. But yeah, the chimps are having fun. You should let your animals loose for enrichment. Okay, hold on. We got gorillas in here. Where's my gorilla? The gorilla. You're sleeping. You're taking a nap. What I love about gorillas, though, is their scientific name, or at least the specific type of gorilla. Their scientific name is gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Okay, this area is a bit of a work in progress. I haven't had any, like, drafts or anything on the market, but we got a lot of, like, water buffalo. A lot of water buffalo and a lot of wildebeest in here. And ostriches. So here's some wildebeest all hanging out together. I want giraffes in here, too, but, like, all my giraffes, unfortunately, aged out. And then I made them a little cave for shits and giggles, and they actually really like the cave. I'm pretty sure. I hope that they haven't all aged out. Okay, there is a pygmy hippopotamus in here somewhere, probably under the water. Oh wait, no. Where are you at? Where's the hippo? There you are. You're hiding in the bush. No wonder I couldn't find you. Come on, get out. Get out of the bush. So we got a pygmy hippopotamus. You know what? Can I get me a male hippopotamus? So that we can get little moodangs? No? Okay. We do got some bonobos on the market. They legit pulled a sneak skill 100 on me. I know, right? Bro was sneaky. Oh, there's the sun bear. I'm gonna grab this anteater. Okay, okay. The bongos are here. All of my Nile monitors aged out, so I do need to replace my Nile monitors. But we got this bongo. Okay, and then we have, like, the India section. So, we've got otters. And I gave them all a little swimming area. I haven't seen them use this yet. Are you going to try it out? Are you gonna try it out? I haven't seen you use this tool yet. It's just a little floating platform, but No, you don't care. Okay. But what is cool is I made a little viewing area so that guests can watch them underwater. And I'm gonna do the same thing for like penguins and polar bears and stuff like that. Seals. Next enclosure, a straight up dragon, if only. Okay, and then over here, we've got some snooty boys. So little gharials. They're probably all underwater. Yep. Lots of babies. Lots of babies. We have very proud mothers. Oh yeah, and I also have little webcams all over the place so that, like, you know, people can watch from like a camera view. He's going for the fish. Look at the little baby. Look at the little baby. Oh, there's Papa. There's Papa. You can tell because of his, like, extra big snoot. If they're maturing, I'm gonna have to, like, release a bunch of them. But over here, we've got orangutans. More monkey. So this is Peepaw. This is Peepaw right here. Oh man. And I also have like secret orangutan face right here. Where's he's got a wife and a daughter. Somewhere in here. They're sneaking away from me. Okay, fine. So then over here, we've got elephants. We've got Indian elephants. Are you pregnant? You are pregnant! Finally, we're gonna have baby elephants. We're gonna have baby elephants. Where's Peepaw? I do have a male in here somewhere. Where the fuck? How the fuck is an elephant hiding from me? It's a fucking elephant. Stealthy ass elephant. Okay, there's the man though. And then over here, we got some tigers. There's a tiger. A rare. Big old kitties. What else? What else? Do I have any other critters? That was this whole enclosure, the gharials, the otters. Oh, hold on. Low welfare. Okay. Okay. They don't like having the two-way glass. Fine, one-way glass for you guys. What else? So I used to have aardvarks in there. And then here we got a leopard. Baby leopards too! No baby. No baby. No baby. What are you doing? Just playing with the grass? And they got their little cave down here. Oh yeah, there's Mama. Other than that? Okay, I do think I'm gonna have to skedaddle my baby Gariels. I just got too many. Okay, who's all grown up? Who's all grown up and needs to be gone? Okay, having 2 adult males is going to not be good, so be gone! Yeah, what else? So, I made this last stream, but we also got caimans. Hold on, hold on. We got some reindeer! I gotta get the reindeer from Christmas. Hold on. Oh, no, we got an old man. We got an old man passing. Damn. Alrighty. But what I was considering doing is, first off, we can have a lot more room in the capybara enclosure than I thought. A lot more. And I'm gonna combine the capybara enclosure with the tapir enclosure. The first thing what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this path here. I'm gonna pause because, like, I'm gonna have, like, open enclosures for a bit. It's paused! What do you mean I can't edit my barriers when, like, an inspector's here? The game's paused! Nobody's escaped! Bullshit, I say. Not playing God? I'm not playing nothing. I'm playing Planet Zudo. Alrighty. So now the capybara's enclosure has, like, nearly doubled in size. And now we got tapirs in the same enclosure. But what I can also do is expand it this way as well. gonna probably yell at me.
This stuff's the greatest!
Okay, sippy. I have sippied. Okay, so now this whole strip is just going to be capybara and tapir and all sorts of other critters. And we still have a door, so that's good. We're gonna remove this shelter and maybe see if we can get them a bigger, more all-encompassing one. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm merging habitats. Can I give them like a whole fucking temple in here? Can that fit? No. Okay. But what I might do is give them a little mini one, except I'm gonna make it real short so that maybe they can get on. So bury most of it. Because I'm kind of like really enjoying this like ruined temple theme I got going on with my zoo. You ate too much and you're asking me to make you move more food. Which one is the food court? We don't have a proper food court, but we have a couple restaurants around the thing. So we got this one. I just called it Eat That Food. But yeah, it's outdoor seating next to the llama enclosure. I'm sure that smells wonderful. We also have an African themed one over here, also outdoor seating, overlooking the lemur enclosure, which I do need more lemurs. Eat that food. And then I have a couple larger restaurants over here. We got another African restaurant. This one's got both outdoor and indoor seating. These ones are, I downloaded all these assets off the Steam Workshop. I am terrible at building in this game, so I'm just stealing other people's builds. But then, so we have that one. But then we also have like an Indian restaurant that I downloaded, and you know what? There we go. I want to make the scenery around the windows a little bit better. But like, oh wait, what if I did like a restaurant? When I get like to the Arctic area, what if I did a restaurant, right? But like, you can like see the animals swimming around. The logo is a horrified King Julian. The food is the lemurs. Yay, I'm a sacrifice!
You disgust me.
What? I have done nothing to deserve this. Really sure you've done many things. Well, nothing specifically in this moment. I've seen that mouth topology. I have done nothing. I have done nothing. Baseless accusations. Life's a garden, dig it. Start digging in your butt, twin. I'm sorry. Not really, but like... I like this uneven terrain. It makes me happy. Okay. Do I only have one capybara left? Girlie, I am so sorry. They have very short lifespans. Hold on, let me just make sure. What's the compatibility again? Interspecies enrichment, tapirs, peccaries. Yeah, we'll do the. Oh, I have some of the colored peccaries, and also tapirs and anteaters. Yeah, I did not realize I only had one capybara. Got that robot project started. Nice. Gonna dip out. See y'all. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Always lovely to have ya. Okay, got a couple anteaters. You figured out noodle arms? Okay, I just have no more tapirs. Ew, the tapir that I thought I saw. He's an old man. We don't really have a tapir anymore. Ipsy! So you know what? Let's see. We need more capybara friends. I was not aware you were the only one. I am so sorry. Don't worry, your friends will be here soon. Oh, Wait, hold on. Okay, okay. So we got some anteaters in here. Whole bunch of new friends. Whole bunch of new friends. You're injured. Okay, hold on. Call a vet. Chain IK. Remember when new Transformers appear in G1? It was because the Autobots or Decepticons made them themselves, you know, like the Dinobots. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, back in G1, the Transformers were much more distinctly like robots. As the franchise progresses, it gets a little bit more gray, whether or not you can actually call a Transformer a robot. But yeah, they work perfectly now. Can even fire off the target with a final AKI recast to long range slap of 5 people. Hey, that's cool! Okay, well, you're new here. You are new here. Let me... gonna zoom in on you. We're gonna observe. Oh, you're all covered in scratches! I know it said you were a rescue, apparently, but... now I just gotta finish the model they're going on. Nice. No, I still gotta figure out, like, IK. IK is one of those things that I have struggled with for quite some time. Just gonna sit there? And who else is in the box? Oh, another capybara. They're just, like, completely content being in there. Okay, hold on. We're gonna call a keeper. Oh, wait. There you go. So these guys, I probably need to research the anteaters more so that, like, I can get their full things, because it's like, I don't have any little ant hills for them to use. Ooh, I do know what I am gonna do. Because, like... hold on. Capybara. I'm gonna pretty much neuter all of them. Except for you.
Cranberry.
How dare. I'm trying to get, like, better genetics for, like, the breeding. Ooh, I have a male. I'm gonna get this female. I do need more zebras. And I'm slowly building up more hyenas to make a proper hyena enclosure. Clouded leopard! Okay, and I was wanting to get a tapir. Okay. Got a good little interspecies mix here. Okay, okay. Let's get you researching the giant anteater, because apparently we can take in animals without actually knowing anything about them. Okay. So I'll probably redo my signage around here in a little bit. But what I think I need to do, I need to make my otter enclosure. My giant otter enclosure. But what I'm gonna try and do for that is I want like another underwater viewing area, right? But I'm also kind of tempted to do that with the jaguars too, because the jaguars like to play in the water. Oh, I'm being double inspired. Hold on. Hold on. Because I got water right here. I'm being inspired. I'm being inspired. So I tend to make my pathways. Okay. Where it's this one. No, it's this one. And then curb on ground path, yes. So we're gonna turn on tunneling. Oh my goodness, hold on. Turn off tunneling just for a moment. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a drastic change, but I think it's going to work. I'm cooking. You watch. It's just like building complex paths like this is such a bitch to do. hold on. Still being a bitch. And I think what I have to do is I'm going to remove the water. I cannot unpause right now, otherwise the jaguars are gonna get out. And just because, like, the terrain is so finicky, I'm gonna make this be on the max. We're gonna flatten out this whole little area. But this is where the water's gonna go. So now I don't want it to be a tunnel just yet. I want to start here and then do the tunnel. Why? Oh, the pads are so finicky, man. What's obstructing? Oh, the end of the map. Okay, then maybe we should do something fun with this being the edge of the map. Oh, there it is. Okay, a little underwater viewing area. Okay. Okay, so now we're back on our terrain tool. Now we're gonna... I don't know if they're gonna dive quite that deep, but we'll see. I wish it wasn't raining, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Well, get rid of this for now. They don't really use it anyways. Also smooth this out a bit. Move this heater just for a moment. Hold on, let me go underwater here. I'm gonna achieve something. We are gonna... Okay, hold on, did that? How does one do this? Oh man. How does one do this? I have seen people do these things before. I don't know what magic they're using. Okay, I don't think I can successfully make it underground like I was hoping to do. That was the goal I tried, but I don't think it's going to work, so... I know it's become invalid. I'm working on it. It's hard to see with the weather, though. Man, the paths are such a bitch to work with, man. Ugh. And this is just practice for the giant river otters. Oh my god. Okay, okay. And maybe we don't want, like, an absolutely, like, jutting drop-off for that. Maybe what we will do... kinda, like, move this out a bit. Okay, okay. So maybe we'll move this. Maybe? Have I done it, mayhaps? I just gotta do this again for the other side. Oh god. Okay. Try and make that look a little bit more natural, just a little bit if possible. Move that out. Moment of truth. Water. Yes, water! Oh, but it kind of flooded their house a little bit. We're gonna scooch this forward just a tad. Just so they're not, like, actively in a floodplain. Something something beachside view. And now I just gotta copy this on the other side, except probably have more water because it's otters and not jaguars and they're actually like in the water all the time, so. However, one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do auto paint this. Turn off some of the mist. What? I'm gonna make this all running area. I'm gonna move this to encourage them to come here to get, like, the underwater fish. And swim in front of the people for the fish. Inaccessible, wait. Oh, accessible, there we go. Just lift this up a little bit. This will be like a whole on the ground play area. Oh, there is a lion, but I don't have enough for the lion. Lower that a little bit. Bring this up here. And climbing equipment. Oh wait, they got enough climbing space. So now, we just do the same thing, but for the river otters, except, like I said, because they're actually, like, in the water. Oh man, I've actually got still a decent bit of room off to the side to continue expanding this way if I really wanted to. But I'm gonna start expanding more backwards so that I can lead into North America. This just lets me take big old chunks off of... I'll smooth it out. Okay. No, we got another old animal. And anybody else who plays this game, aquatic enclosures are pain and suffering. Oh wait, are you gonna go into the underwater? Do it, jump. Yeah! Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go from like my explore mode, so as if I'm a guest. Come on, dive. Oh man, when I get to like seals and stuff too, I'm gonna want it to be like actually like deep water. Okay. Yes, Nova, hi. Hello. I do in fact notice you, yes. My cat has just like plopped her butt right on top of me. Little freeloader. Oh, do I not have... Hold on. Yeah, I have wanted to check. Are the tigers chilling? Are the tigers cold weather friendly enough? Oh my goodness, Nova. My cat is like making biscuits on me currently, and then like just like flopping all over me. Okay, these tigers, these aren't Siberian tigers. These are Bengal tigers, so yes, they do need heaters in their habitat as well. They're not like desperately so, because like they're not like tropical per se, but like yeah, they need some heaters. Yeah, you guys are kind of tropical, so heaters 100% for you guys. These are actually the first animal I've had to whip out the electric fence for, though, because like I normally just use either the glass or the concrete, right? They smashed the glass like literally the first opportunity they got. Oh, of course you're standing in the one spot that's not heated. You would stand in like the one spot that's not heated. They always do this. Okay. We've just got 2 dead ostriches in the burrow. I have work in the morning but don't want to go. Can you make me a I have work in the morning tomorrow too, and I'm not happy about it. I agreed to it, but like reluctantly so. Never. You will not win. Never! I will never feed you. You can't fucking make me! Oh, shit. That one guy. Yeah! Waha! Woo! Okay, you know what? Hold on. I don't know if the walls even need to be this high. I can look up a stat. Hold on. Zoopedia? Okay. 10 feet for the boundary. How many feet tall is the boundary? $27 feet? We don't need that much. I'm overcompensating. On. Jet, you always turn night when I'm doing stuff. Oh, snowing again. Oh, hello, Silver Streak. How goes the zoo? It's going good. Last time I was here, I had like 500,000 towards my zoo. Now I have 1,500,000. I expanded the capybara enclosure quite a bit because, like, I found out that they can be cohabbed with a few other species, so now they have a bunch of friends that aren't capybaras. I'm really having a grand old time. Capitalism! See, it's okay when I do it. I'm gonna go shower and get to bed. Get to bed for work. Don't eat any people, you filthy ass animal. No promises. Yeah, now it's really difficult to do my decorating when it's snowing and also dark. Which, like, that's the weather I like, but like I can't see shit. But yeah, right now I'm trying to make an enclosure for a giant river otters. Capitalism is only okay for giant women. Exactly, exactly. Grimace! Grimace! I did get reindeer. We got reindeer. I'm going to absolutely make their enclosure Christmas themed. There's Christmas trees in the base game, so I mean, like, come on. Come on. You gonna give me reindeer and expect me to not Christmasify their habitat? Hold on. What does a water look like? Ooh, these river otters are going to be living good. Almost too good. I don't know if they even need that much. Okay. But yeah, we are right up against the edge of the map, so. I don't even know if they need that much room. Okay, so we're gonna... lower this pretty substantially. Maybe like up to there. Was the Sprite Cranberry thing I got earlier a rare thing? Rarer! It's not like the rare, but like, it's a rare. I still gotta get a better sound effect for like the actual like rare one though. Feeling you guys is Jerry! Jerry! Hi.
You disgust me.
Ah, what did I do? I did nothing. I did nothing to deserve this. Wah! Oh, that water level's a little too high. The next level down. Cherry has indeed made herself known. Are you home? Is that what you're signaling? Is that what you're signaling? Alright, I'll get in the Discord call. Ah! And in the meantime, I'm gonna fish. Are there any giant river otters on the market? I gotta figure that out. Hold on, we're gonna... Hello!
Hi.
Oh wait, I need to add a door.
The door.
The D-O-R-E. The door. But yeah, I'm adding giant river otters, which like if you know what giant river otters look like, they are not the cute otters that you normally think about. I love them anyways though.
They're monsters.
Loki, they kinda are. Loki, they kinda are. They are incredibly aggressive. Okay, so back here, I'm gonna squeeze it all the way in the back because this is definitely out of the range of any of my power systems or my water treatment system, so we're just gonna... Wait, wrong extendo. Oh! Thank you so much for the follow, KJ, the real boy. The real boy. Am I a real boy, Papa? Couldn't boop you in VR today. Yeah. We missed you.
I missed it. I mean, it
Or-
would be the case where I think about wanting to do VR tomorrow to make up for it, and of course I get called in.
Yeah. Well, I got called in tomorrow too. I guess, I mean, it is the week of Thanksgiving, so everything's about to hit the fucking fan.
Yeah.
I did need to go grocery shopping again tomorrow anyways. I was planning on doing my final Thanksgiving grocery shop tomorrow, so
Just sucks you got a morning and I got a night, so
yeah. I mean, I'm glad. I just realized my car is just parked on the side of the road. I'm hoping it's still there.
Oh my god.
I'm hoping it's still there and that it wasn't like towed because like, you know, my fucking apartment complex doesn't have enough parking spots for everybody and I didn't think to go get my car and bring it into the parking lot today.
I would suggest going to check on that, but it's late at night. Probably should not go out at dark.
Mhm. We'll find out tomorrow, cause yeah, like guys, one thing I will say, if you move into a parking, or if you move into an apartment that's like an apartment building, right? An apartment building that has like a small parking lot, and that parking lot is first come, first serve. Don't do it. Because they fucking lied to my face and were like, oh, yeah, you'll never have to worry about parking. The paid parking is just a matter of like whether or not you want cover or not. And it's like, no, they don't have enough parking for the amount of people who live here. And like, you know, the apartment manager, I found out that they're not paid. They are paid with housing, the apartment managers here. So they don't fucking enforce the parking rules. So there's probably a bunch of people parking in this parking lot who are not supposed to be here.
Yeah. I mean, especially since y'all were supposedly given dedicated spots and people kept parking in your spots anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was telling you to keep using the cone even when it seemed like it was fine. I'm like, no, keep using it.
It was
Please.
just fucking annoying. Whoa, whoa. Oh, there we go.
What is happening?
Just freaking out a little bit. Ooh,
I heard you were gifted another one though.
Yeah. But yeah, having an excuse to have several days off work, the dream.
Yeah. God, I hope we're kind of closed a couple of days when we get our remodel in June.
Yeah. Because, like, I already don't work a lot of days, but it's like, bro, I want to quit this job so bad. There's the giant river otter. Immediately in the water. Yeah, so, these guys are not the typical otters that you think about when it's like, oh, cute otter! But look at him.
That looks more like a seal.
I know, right? I mean, they're related. They're all mustelids, or at least related to mustelids.
Oh, I see Connor's playing Planet Zoo now.
The influence. But yeah, they apparently eat caimans and are aggressive. They are extremely
Shouldn't
aggressive.
it be the other way around?
Yeah. No, they are aggressive. These guys are extremely aggressive. Like they scare away jaguars. So
They are they're just smaller leopard seals, I guess.
yeah. Okay.
Wait, did you start penguins yet?
Not yet. I'm working my way there. Slowly but surely.
And I finally tried a burger with an egg on it for the first time today.
Oh.
It was a breakfast burger.
Orber.
It had hash browns and a fried egg on it, and bacon.
Oh.
I probably should have taken the cheese off because while it was still good, it felt like the cheese overpowered the egg, so I couldn't taste the egg as much.
Yeah. Okay, you do not have nearly enough coverage, but you know you have well more than enough space. It meant so much about work. Yeah, I just fucking hate my job, bro. I hate my job.
I think that comes with pretty much any retail job as well.
Yeah. Isn't it like a unique experience? No. But I hate my job.
Oh, that's a huge mood.
The person work is turning me into, but I have to become him, or I basically get pushed around, so I'm naturally a people pleaser. Yeah.
Because I mean, that's kind of why I don't want to be in a manager position, because if customers start getting mean at me, I'm just like, so it's like I push them on to another person. Someone who's stronger willed than I am.
Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't have the willpower to be the strong-willed person that work wants me to be. It's like, I'm not paid enough to do this, okay? I'm not paid enough to be passionate enough to argue with a fucking customer, bro.
Yeah. Unless they're being absolutely stupid and you know you're right.
Well, that's my stubbornness coming in, and stubbornness is
Yeah, exactly. It's like I'm not arguing because it's what work would want me to do. It's just like, no, you're just being stupid.
Yeah. No, I did get a little bit spicy with a customer yesterday, though, because, like, you know, it was a good old price match, and bro wasted more in gas than he did to come back and do a return for $2 fucking because of a price difference online. Like, it's like, bro, you said you were here this morning, you looked online, you saw it was $2 cheaper online, so you drive all the way here again to go do a return for $2 and some change in cash.
I mean, like, if you already bought it, why not just keep it and buy it, depending on what it was, like, buy it again if you were going to have to buy it again at some point.
Yeah. But then, like, you know, he's kind of giving me a little bit of tood because, like, you know, I have to do my job. I have to do my job and, like, check and make sure that the price is, like, doesn't have any other stipulations on it. Like, why is it a delivery specific discount, or is it just cheaper online? Like, there's a different online sale.
Yeah.
So, you know, he was getting a little bit peeved that I was taking a little bit longer to just check the price. And I'm like, I'm having to explain to him, like, well, I like if there is like a delivery only kind of discount, I can't redeem it. And it's like, oh man, I had to fight with somebody at King Supers about that kind of stuff, and it's just like, that's awesome.
Cool, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah. It's like, that's not the flex you think it is, man.
Yeah, no, that's just you out, like, admitting that you're annoying.
Yeah. I'm getting more otters. I'm just only gonna let these two with good genetics be my breeding pair. Oh no, I can't afford anymore.
Oh, why would you just take the display one? That's not what that's for.
All microwaves and boxes and have microwaves on display to show customers what they look like. An old man walks up to a display in Australia and I immediately, yeah. No, dude, it's like, there's certain things, like, it's not rocket science, but at the same time, like, this is like you're a grown ass person, okay? You should know how retail works by now. Like, I don't understand why it's such a difficult thing for some people to figure out. Like, it really isn't rocket science.
Because, I mean, I know there are some places that if they don't have any more boxed up stuff, they will sometimes let you take the displays, but that doesn't mean you should just grab it.
Yeah.
You gotta ask first.
But yeah, I could go on and on and on and on about why retail fucking sucks.
Yeah. I know my annoyances today were like very simple annoyances that I've always had, is just like when I put something in a bag for somebody and they just pull it out and I gotta just, I end up just throwing the bag away anyway because it's messed up now.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't you just leave it in the bag and just take it?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Also, thank you so much for the follow, Acerbus Vorpal. Welcome.
And hello. The other annoyance was that when I was sweeping the store getting ready to leave, it was,
Thank you so much for the right Night X thing. Welcome. For anybody who's new here, my name is Frosty Fiend. I am a multi-sona VTuber, sometimes furry, sometimes transformer, all times goober. Right now, I have just been hyperfixated on Planet Zoo for a while, so I'm making a giant river otter enclosure right now, so haha! But welcome! Just a buggo? Welcome, buggo.
hello.
Oh, you brought a +1. You were doing some art? So you're friends with J-Man? Hell yeah. Well, welcome in. Zoo sounds fun. I've never played it. I have been working very hard on my zoo. I'm very proud of the progress I have made so far.
Big.
You can get lost in here. Your feet's gonna hurt.
No, Crimson, you're not allowed.
Thank you. Right now I'm making a little enclosure for giant river otters, which are not the cute kind of otters you would normally think about, but I like them in their funky little way. This is Raphael. No, you're good. Look at him. Look at his little butt wiggle. But yeah, I gotta give them more plants and stuff in their enclosure. But like, they got plenty of space and water, and they're gonna have a whole bunch. They're gonna have a whole bunch of room to run around. Bye-bye!
Bye, Crimson!
Remember playing Zoo Tycoon a long time ago and watching the animals wreak havoc on the visitors? So Planet Zoo, unfortunately, like, they do not attack visitors or anything. The visitors just run and scream if they do escape their cages. However, what I do like about Planet Zoo is it is extremely in-depth with the customization. And you know what? It has a very, very heavy message and, like, you know, like, about conservation and stuff like that. So it's, like, genuinely trying to also be educational as well as fun. So I like it for that reason.
It's in-depth enough you can go inside of the buildings and see things.
Yeah. Like, I could watch my employees take a break if I really, really wanted to, so... Sadly, I'm a bit sick today, so I have to raid and run, but hope that you have lots of fun. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. You rest up. I streamed sick a while ago. It's never fun, so I get ya. I am hoping that I don't have to do so again.
Or at least anytime soon.
Yeah. Okay. I wish it didn't automatically put on that little screen because it's difficult to, like, see shit. Okay, now I got my water and treatment and power. I always tend to just put them in bunches and try and keep them away from the visitors because visitors hate seeing power and water treatment devices.
We hate seeing maintenance.
How dare you have to do your jobs? Ah! Ooh, oh, I can't afford you! Hold on. Is there any species? Is there any species that I can potentially... No, we got some babies. We got some babies. I'm gonna... Race to the wild. You all are gonna be fixed. I release you guys to the wild. Oh, you guys really don't give me very many conservation points. You guys are relatively common. You're a species that's doing very good. Oh, these guys, I forgot. I'm putting these guys in the capybara enclosure too. You guys can join the interspecies fun. Okay. Can I afford you now? Yes! Breedable!
The miss had been breedable?
No, what I'm trying to do is, like, only breed my animals that have good genetics, ethical breeding! Basically, just don't let it be, like, a free-for-all with all, so I only keep the ones that, like, are going to pass on good genetics unfixed. So... And then I release a bunch of healthy animals into the wild. Aha!
Remember the last time you played this and your snails went bananas?
Yeah. Well, I found out how to control that, but yeah, my snails went absolutely fucking crazy. I just had so many snails.
I just remember you going back to it like, wait!
Oh wait,
so
no.
Many...
My capybaras were going fucking crazy. So now it's like I only allow like the 2 best genetically sound capybaras to breed, and then like everybody else can just hang out. You know what? Let's learn about these guys. Are you guys threatened at all? Okay, you guys are endangered. It's been extensively hunted for its pelt in the past, especially in the 1960s. The biggest current risk to the giant otter population is habitat degradation and deforestation and water pollution. Okay, so... I always like to have, like, relatives, or, like, relative fucking signage for that, so I don't know. I mean, deforestation, always a good one. Overexploitation? That's not quite the right thing, but I mean, poaching. I mean, species reintroduction. That's like a positive thing, teaching about, you know, what you do. We'll do species reintroduction. Yeah. Where even is? I might need to make like another staff zone because yeah, all the staff stuff is like all over there in that little tree cluster. I'm gonna add more staff places over here, and then I need to make a work zone, and basically so that they don't have to run as far, to get stuff over here. So we'll add a large keeper, not that one, a large keeper hut. We'll add a staff room, a big one. We'll add a vet surgery over, we'll maybe add it like back here at the keeper hut, yeah. And no, we don't need a trade center. They don't need to be introduced that quickly. And I almost never use the quarantine, so this would do. This would do nicely. And we'll add these all to the South America work zone. I don't even know if like this is the best practice to like organize your work zones, but you know what? It works for me. What even? Oh, these are ATMs. Bro, these otters have such a big fucking enclosure compared to some of my other animals. Oh my god. It was all for that water. Water. I'm like, wait. Ain't no way it's letting me place outside of the boundary. No! One of my jaguars is about to go! No! Okay, but I'm digging this. I'm digging this. Oh. Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on, we'll flip it around. I'm digging that. Oh, atmospheric! Yeah, I've learned everything I can about the Indian elephant and the lemur. Oh, and now I got the Arctic theme and the aquatic theme all good to go. Ha! Arctic quarantine. Oh, it's all Nordic looking. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is perfect. Look at how grand this restroom is. I'm probably gonna utilize a lot of this for my general North America area. So aquatic. I also got the aquatic stuff, so aquatic toilet. Dangerous animal has escaped. Who got out? How did you get out?
Let them feast on human flesh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, you already got tranked? Knocked over a trash can and it... Oh, another one got out. Okay, hold on. Clearly this
Tara,
back...
come bringing news if you haven't seen yet.
Oh?
Apparently there's gonna be a Paramount Fortnite sidekicks coming soon.
Well, I do know...
They say the possibilities are Doris, SpongeBob, South Park, Transformers, Nickelodeon, TMNT. I was like, Transformers, please.
Just a tiny transformer. Who would it be? Who would it be?
Oh, I see someone in the comments being like, please let this happen, and it shows Soundwave with Ravage.
Oh my god, if we got
Please.
Soundwave and Ravage, I would absolutely
I would
lose
cry.
my shit. I would spend Fortnite. I'm just letting you know. If you do
That's
that,
so perfect, please.
you ate garbage.
Wait, the animal.
He ate the trash.
I thought he got tranked to be taken back.
Another
What
one
happened?
got out.
Oh.
Right here, we got some loose animal chaos. I could absolutely. Oh, the vet spots him.
Run, be free.
I knocked over a trash can. One more last.
No.
Bro, you
just want to be free. How'd they get out?
there was a spot that was high enough up for them to jump the fence.
Oh.
So I made the fence a little taller. And we got monkeys playing the piano right now. Oh, you're done? You're done? I was watching you play, or wanting to see you play the piano. Your beautiful music. Anybody else can play? Are you gonna play? Oh, you monkeys. Capuchin monkeys are so cute. Are you coming for the piano? Come on, play my stream a song. Play my stream a song. I know you want to. Or take a shit on my stream. Okay. Oh. Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Are you gonna do it? Come on, you're edging me.
Play it.
Important alert requires attention. Okay.
Bamboozled by the monkey.
I know, he walks on the piano, but doesn't walk on any of the keys. That's tragic. Okay.
That monkey, I would have thrown him into space. Just like, oh, you did that? Bye.
Okay. The gorilla's been up to. I love that I can give the monkeys the piano. Somebody play me your beautiful song. Okay, you got zoomies. What you doing? Oh, your social group. Too few adults.
You're a genius.
Okay, hold on. You need some friends, gorilla.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. It's really hard to get high quality gorillas. Gorilla.
Gorilla.
I love that their scientific name, like this particular species of gorilla, like their scientific name is literally gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. I love it.
Cause what else would it be?
It's just, this is just pure gorilla. Gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. Okay, are the chimps gonna be silly? What about the chimps? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I love that you're having a grand old time on- oh! Wait, hold on. Let me click on you. Let me click on- oh, whoa! Hold on. I wanna follow the monkey business. Let me click on one of you guys. There's a baby! Hold on. Let me click on you. Okay. There we go. Now we can observe his monkey business unobstructed. Monkey! 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 Look at him go. He's kind of clipping through everything, but that's okay. Are you having fun monkeying around? I know you're an ape, but like, you know, monkey business. There's less ape puns than there are monkey puns, you know? Okay, I need to add plants. I need to add plants. There's not enough. My river otters are exposed. Are you guys having fun swimming though? I'm gonna make the water more clear. Cause I can do that. Clean water? Nah. Crystal water. Yeah. Much easier to see. Look at him go! Look at him go! Okay, so I want to give them a little mud bath. Okay. Go ahead. Once again, roughen up the terrain just so it's more interesting to look at. And like, you know, they can get some shielding from prying eyes of visitors. Oh, I just buried you guys' fish. I should... No, it's like... Even though I give them the food enrichment, I should probably just give them a little food platter. Because they do just like plop the fish on the ground otherwise, so. Food tray. Wait, what is this? Wait, little built-in docks? Wait, that's adorable! Wait! Oh! Oh, the water's like still too deep for that one to look good though, but maybe what I'll do is this one with all the string lights because string lights make me happy. Oh!
Yes.
Hey, hey. Y'all quit it. Arthur, you disgust me. Let me see, cause we got a lot of caimans that. Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of gold star caimans though. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We'll release all you guys to the wild. There's dwarf caimans as well. Oh no. Oh no. So many little gators. Oh, I don't have any females. Market right now. South Central America, aquatic and tropical. So we'll go ahead. We're gonna plant up this enclosure. I'm pretty much at the end of stream time, so you know what? This will be. If there is one last thing I do, it will be to sufficiently cover this enclosure in plants. I'm doing it wrong if I don't. You know? What are all the... I really don't have a lot of options for the aquatic plants, do I? Damn. Okay, but they like having a lot of coverage, so first off, we'll just dot the entire place with mangroves. All the mangroves. It does. Look at the lighting. Look at the lighting. I'm sure that this is for guests rather than the animals, but like, come on.
No, it's for the animals.
Come on. Come on. I'm not bound by animals getting tangled in wires in this, okay? I can decorate this however the fuck I want, and I'm gonna put string lights everywhere. Okay, so lots of plants lining the water. Good, good. We need some shelter for them. Maybe if I make that like small. Wait, do they climb? I think it's just slapping that there because it's got the little box. Okay, so we're gonna give him a ball. Give him a sprinkler. Give them a water jet over here. Hey, you guys, look at him! Look at him! My camera. It's Raphael again. I guess you are, like, the focus of whenever I go look at these fucking otters. Where are you going? Where are you going? What adventures are you going on? Oh, off to the sprinkler? You're so cute. You look so stupid. Are you gonna go into water now? Into water, or are you just enjoying the sprinkler? The way that they run, I love it. Like, they look so not made for land. They're like somewhere between an otter and a seal with how they run. Oh! Oh! Big ol' jump! What a little bounce! I'm Spanish for the night. Have a fantastic evening. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I know I'm at the end of stream time. Fuck! I want to do more! Ew. I keep getting distracted with how cute these animals are. Okay, where are we going? Swimming. I don't think lily pads function like that, but... Come on, now dive! 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 I appreciate that they have different patterns. I'm noticing that they have slightly different... Yeah, it is time. It is end of stream time. Come on. Dive, dive. Under the water. I mean, glad that customers are at least using my little underground observation. Have any of the jaguars gone under here yet? Oh wait, we do have a... Yeah, I do. I should save. I should save. Thank you. Some deep water. I honestly, they probably really don't need it to be this deep. Might do. Hold on. On. I just think maybe we can deal with it maybe being like... Okay, okay. we'll make this crystal that you can see all the way under. And there we go. It's nowhere, it doesn't need to be quite as deep as I had it. Gonna head off for the night. Have a good one, Frosty Cherry in chat. Alrighty, well thank you so much for stopping by. I know I'm trying to find a good stopping point here.
You can technically stop at any time. I mean, you could stop stream at any point. There's no saying you can't keep playing the game after.
But what? Stop streaming, not stop the game. But yeah, probably. Yeah, there's a lot of this that's just like, oh yeah, slap this over here, slap that over there. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Probably gonna slap some rocks on the under the water. Want to get some trees up in this bitch, but like just slapping trees wherever the hell you feel like it doesn't look very good, so I'm gonna
What do you mean? You can make it look good.
well, you gotta there's I don't know, feng shui or some shit, I don't know.
Atmosphere.
Food, water, atmosphere. Like, yes, trees in real life grow wherever the fuck they want, but like, oh wait, Wimba trees. These are like new, and they're huge, and I like them. So we're gonna
Good
use
lord.
really be pushing that Amazon rainforest vibe, you know? There's another Wimba tree. Give me another Wimba tree. Oh wait, I also really like these because like they make things look so much like more densely underbrushy. Just like slap a couple of these and it's an easy look of underbrush. Probably my favorite tropical plant. Align to surface. I don't know if I like that. Wait, I already have a, where's the Wimbas? Wimba! Okay. Are you guys sufficed with that? Okay, a couple of them had to be like relocated. Lister into tree core while I look at 800 references for robot hands. Robot hands are hard, man.
They are.
Like, the way that they're drawn in the Transformers comics are, like, gorgeous! But, like... How did you draw that for, like, several hundred issues? Are you going under the water? Oh, look at you go! Look at you go! Okay, so now we gotta add some edumacation. There it is. I really like this one. And then giant otter. Go ahead and we... Oh wait, hold on. Before I duplicate it, I'm gonna get like the audio educational content. So that like when it's basically like an AoE education effect. And then we'll do another one of these. Same shit. So now they ain't got no excuse to not know what the fuck a giant otter is. And I'll probably add one down here, but down here is gonna need a lot of work because I want it to look less like a bunch of glass just around a fenced-in platform, right? What I'm gonna do is probably do something similar like I did to my Asian small-clawed otters. And because they also have a little water viewing area. And they have like a bunch of rocks that kind of frame out the glass. These guys are the typical otters you tend to think of, though. Hold on. You guys. Yeah, they're slightly nutty, but I'm going for something simpler, slightly toony. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be going when I get around to Cold Fronts 3.0. That's what I'm gonna try and go for, cause like I want to go back to like the grabby, like the big old pointy claw hands, rather than like a more traditional IDW with clawed fingertips. Cause like I'm just gonna go for like the big old fucking chunky claw hands. You know what? What animal should I end by following? I'll just have like an animal taking up the screen. Should I just let the otter? Should I just let the otter be like my little ending thing, or do we wish to have another animal?
Let the otter.
The otter. What about
That was the last one you added.
Okay, so the not hands. Fuck it, clamps. Crab claw. Yeah, clamps. Okay, hold on. So
Crab claws.
Leah. Wait, what's wrong? Train setup.
Wait, what?
This otter's name is Leah.
How dare you?
Wait, hold on. Alrighty. So you know what? She is going to be my ending screen while I wrap things up for the year. That's actually kind of chill, though. This is actually kind of chill. Like, just, like, pick an animal to follow, and then, you know, just watch him. Watch him. Really cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this to wrap up stream. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, as usual. I'm next gonna be on Tuesday, and Tuesday I am hoping to officially pick up my commission stuff again. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be completely fucking exhausted by Tuesday. But we'll see. We'll see. Other than that, I'm not too sure if I have anything else. I might do more Planet Zoo on Tuesday. I don't know. Depends on if the hyperfixation is still holding me hostage.
Or Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm like kind of done with the Simpsons season, but it's also like I need to get the XP. I need to get that last XP, just that final push. I think I've got like one more page.
Yeah, it's really not that hard to finish this one.
Yeah, just a one more push. The final push. But let's see who I would like to raid out to tonight. Who is on? Who is on? You know what? You know what? I'm kind of curious. Do we want to potentially raid out to the voice of Eggman in the Sonic fan dub? I see he's online right now, Paperbox House, playing some Mario Kart World. Let me just make sure he is actively on. Oh, he's not actually started just yet. He's on his just starting screen, so we'll probably do somebody else. Oh. Ooh, Happy Pekka. Hold on, Happy Pekka. We're Moots on Blue Sky. I don't think I've ever raided out to them before. Let's see.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, they drawn some Transformers. We're raiding them. We're raiding them. Okay. Who's the Eggman voice actor streamer? That would be a Paperbox House. So I'll shout him out really quick. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raid out to Happy Pekka. They're drawing some Transformers right now. But otherwise, I will see you guys on Tuesday. We'll kickstart that raid. Oh wait. Yeah, I actually need to type in the username. That would help. Alright, there we go. There we go. You guys have a good rest of your night. Be nice to Happy Pekka, or don't. Be chaos goblins in a nice way. But otherwise I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye!